Hi everyone, it's time to get the blue tape out again. So here we have the brand new Toyota Supra now being washed by Kelly. You saw from the first initial inspection video that we had all that white tape all over it, the transport tape. Kelly's given it a clean and used some fairly sort of strong cleaning chemicals to try and be as hands-off as possible when washing the car, so as not to mark it through any sort of physical interaction. That stripped away waxes and other sorts of surface products that might have been hiding something. So what do we think we might find now, and why have I got the blue tape on the surface again? Seems to be a habit of mine. Well, how's about this sort of stuff? Those are unrefined sanding marks, and neither Kelly nor I spotted these when the car was dirty before it was washed. On the first video I was filming, Kelly was filming himself on the wash, and it's just come back inside being dried off, and this is the first thing that I've spotted. I didn't see it before. The car was too grimy. Pretty good example of why we need to have a clean car to inspect it. And up here again, more evidence of sanding and rotary polishing. I've got some more bits of tape over here. Now, we even looked at this rubber in the first video to point out the sort of potential damage, stripy sort of scratch marks in it, and didn't spot this guy. Once again, some sanding marks, not quite refined enough by the polishing, which you can tell from these rotary holograms. They've had a go at polishing it back, but not quite enough to actually remove the sanding mark itself. There is more going around the car. We're still suffering from some of the water stains that were there in the first video. Water stains don't necessarily wash off very easily. We'll get to those later on, but here's some more sanding on the front bumper. Hopefully the camera's going to capture that. You can see that sort of telltale telephone cable style pattern left by the micro sander that's been used in this area. And up here we have a large patch of, just about made that out, concentric sort of circular scratches, probably for some dirt left over on a rotary polishing pad. So all in all, while the car is now washed and just about ready for us to get to work on it, oh, almost missed some. We've got some more holograms down here along the door, which I don't think we picked up in the first couple of videos, and some more up here as well. Might appear as a pink patch. Not sure how the camera picks it up very well, but there you go, you can see that patch there. Not looking its best. So yeah, this car is well, brand new, being carefully washed by Kelly Harris himself. We've just about got it ready now to talk to the customer about what we think the car needs. Now, in a case like this where there are random swirl marks and bits and pieces all over the place as well, I haven't marked everything out, of course. That would take far too long to worry about that. Just the highlights. It's probably worth doing what we call a correction detail. We're going to be polishing quite a lot of it anyway to deal with the individual bits that stand out. And besides that, the general sort of staining issues, the general fine swirls everywhere, it means that really and truly we might as well polish the whole thing to give it a consistent KDS Keltec finished better than new effect. We do like the hashtag better than new. Quite easy to achieve really, because new isn't perfect. That's the trick. It's not a wild claim. Better than new is simply because new isn't perfect, as hopefully you'll have seen in this and the last couple of videos. So from KDS Keltec, that's been Jay. Let's crack on with the job and see you next time.